Well, a very good afternoon to you all on this 11th day of national lockdown in South Africa. My name is Mark Long. I'm rector of the Anglican Church in Newlands, Cape Town. Today's Eucharistic readings follow the theme of Holy Week, and so have us on that journey towards the cross and Good Friday, and of course ultimately the resurrection. But the reading that stood out for me today was Isaiah 42. And specifically verses 1 and 3. Here is my servant whom I uphold, my chosen in whom my soul delights. I've put my spirit on him. He will bring forth justice to the nations. A bruised reed he will not break, a dimly burning wick he will not quench. He will faithfully bring forth justice. It struck me as I reflected on that passage that so much of what we have done as a church over the centuries is to impose quite a harsh justice on our world, particularly as we have sought to impose orthodoxy on our world and on our faith. And I think that we have left a number of bruised reeds broken behind us, a number of burning candle wicks, dimly burning candle wicks we have quenched. And we need to reflect on that. We need to reflect on the nature of this passage. It stands out particularly prominently for me after Palm Sunday yesterday, the picture of Jesus coming in on the donkey, not the war horse, to Jerusalem. That there's a different picture here. And this passage from Isaiah reflects that. It's not about coming to rule, it's about coming to serve. And my question to us as church is how are we serving? How are we allowing this nature of justice as we see it proclaimed in Isaiah 42? How are we living that out? COVID-19, as I've said before, a major disruptor, and gives us a chance to think differently and to reflect differently as we go into the future. Very aware that we speak sometimes about formation, we talk about reformation, we talk about transformation. So often reformation is about taking what is already formed, taking it apart and putting it together so that it looks a little bit better. Transformation is different to that. It's about taking what is there and having something completely new but visibly similar but completely different coming out of it. And I'm wondering how we can use this disruptor of the COVID-19 disease and the pandemic as church to really reflect on not just reforming but transforming the way we do ministry, the way we live our lives, the way we seek to live justice, not just impose it but actually find ways to live it out in a way that is caring, that really does nurture the dimly burning wicks, that doesn't break the bruised reeds, that finds ways to really bring healing and new life into our world. And so for us as Christians, but more than that, I think for people of faith throughout the world, how do we truly live out the call that God places on our lives? And how do we live a transformed ministry, a transformed justice in our world? I leave you with those thoughts. God bless.